Hi my lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hi, my name's Victoria and I really hope you enjoy this video. So today I'm going to be doing my dream roles list. My list is quite long, so I think I'm probably going to just do maybe a handful of them and then I can do another video if you enjoyed this one. I'd be really interested to know what roles you'd cast me as and also what roles you'd love to play, and see if we've got any similar ones. So let's get into the video. So my first one is probably my top dream role at the moment, which is Jenna in Waitress. I am obsessed with Waitress. I loved it from the first time I heard the soundtrack. Jenna is one of those roles that has so much depth to her character. Her songs are great, her character arc is brilliant, and I just love the musical as a whole. It's one I just love to be in, even in the ensemble. The ensemble in the show are really important. They do a lot of carrying around like the flour and all the baking ingredients and make everything flow perfectly, which make the main cast look even more incredible. So without them the show wouldn't be what it is, so to be one of them would also be absolutely incredible. But of course Jenna is my dream. I think vocally it's in a perfect range for me. It's very comfortable and I just think she's incredible. I love the story arc she goes on. I saw Catherine McPhee as Jenna and she was just unbelievable. I already wanted to play that role really badly, and after seeing her it just made me want to play her even more. So yeah, Jenna's like my top goal at the moment. So yeah. Another one is Zoe in Dear Evan Hansen. I love Zoe. I think she's a great role. I know a lot of people don't find her that interesting, but I do. I think there's a lot behind her character to make her the way that she is, and I think that's what makes her interesting. I think the relationship between her and Connor is so interesting, and I just think she's not your standard like female lead in a musical. She's different and I would just love to play her. My next one is of course one of the queens in Six. I really wouldn't care which one. I think castability wise the two that suit me the most vocally are Berlin and Parr. I played Parr in a Six medley recently and it was just so much fun, but there's something about Berlin, I think, for my casting type and just my personality. I do think Berlin really suits me. So yeah, but I think all of them are incredible. I love Cleves. I know I'm not a Cleves, I can't rap that well, but I think Cleves is such a fun role too. I just think they're all great. My next one is Mary Magdalene in Jesus Christ Superstar. I'm obsessed with Jesus Christ Superstar. I think it's so clever. I love the rock element. I love that it's telling a biblical story but through rock. It's really interesting and different and the songs are amazing. If I could gender bend, I'd play Judas. Judas is the best role in the show, but Mary is still up there to me. I just love her and I think she has some great songs. I Don't Know How to Love Him is one of my favourite Andrew Lloyd Webber songs. I think it's beautiful and I love that you get to see Mary break her quite hard outer shell and show her like softer nature, which I think is really sweet, and it's done in like a really nice way. It's not cheesy, it's not overly like expressive, but it's there and it's beautiful and it's just so perfect for her character and I just think it's great. My other really old, I think this was actually my first dream role and it's one of the first shows I was desperate to be in, and this was Belle in Beauty and the Beast. I think this is the first musical I ever saw was Beauty and the Beast. I saw it in the West End with John Barrowman as the Beast. I was obsessed with the Disney film of Beauty and the Beast and Belle was my favourite Disney princess, so getting to see it live was incredible, and the added features of the extra songs. I think Belle's really special and I love that she doesn't judge the Beast on his look. She loves him for who he is and I just think that's really special. And she's a bit of a nerd, she like loves her reading and I just think she's really cute. So yeah. Another one is Eponine in Les Mis. I think a lot of people have a dream role in Les Mis. 3 of my idols have played Eponine, so it just makes her even more special. I just think it's an incredible role. I love that she's quite a tomboy, she's quite cool, but yet she's still like a typical teenager. She is in love with someone who doesn't love her back. The way she deals with it is heartbreaking. I don't want to ruin it if you've not seen it, but if you haven't seen it, where have you been? But yeah, I just think Eponine is one of those roles that means a lot to me personally. There's something about hearing somebody sing Eponine's songs that does something to me emotionally. I can't listen to it on my own out of context, it just breaks me. Just as it would do in the show, but at least if I'm seeing the show, other people understand why I'm crying. But if I'm just in my car listening to it on my own bawling, people are going to be like, is she okay? So I don't listen to that song ever out of context, it just absolutely breaks my heart. This time last year I was doing rehearsals for a compilation show, and my really good friend Natalie, who's got the most incredible voice, she was singing On My Own in rehearsal, and I literally was a broken woman. I was sat on a table sobbing my heart out. Like, I'm a crier, like I cry at a lot of things, but I was full on sobbing. It broke me. She's just incredible, and that song anyway already has such an emotional effect on me, so it was just embarrassing. But yeah, I love Eponine. I think out of all the roles, like, I'm desperate to play her. So yeah. Another one that I think a lot of people have is Kathy in the last 5 years. Who wouldn't want to be Kathy? Kathy has great songs, great storyline, lots of variations in her emotion. Her journey as a character is amazing, and I love the use of varying timelines. So you see Kathy's story starts at the end of the relationship, and Jamie, her husband's, starts at the beginning of the relationship. So throughout the show they cross paths, eventually cross completely over and meet in the middle, and then cross back the other way. I think that's such a clever idea, and Kathy's so special. Kathy is a flawed character. She doesn't act absolutely amazingly the whole time, and I like that. I like that she isn't just a perfect character with no faults. I like that there's something more to her. She gets some great songs. One of my favourite Kathy songs is I'm a Part of That. The little things that she notices in Jamie, and just the way that she is just clearly completely in love with him, I just think it's really special. So yeah, Kathy's there too. Here comes a bit of a random one, but for all my friends who know me really well, this will come as no surprise to them. But my next one is in the musical Evita. No, it's not Eva Peron. I actually really want to play Peron's mistress, who sings the song Another Suitcase in Another Hall. It's one of my favourite songs in the show. I think it's beautiful, and it's such a small role, but that part of the show always has a really big effect on me, and I love the naivety and the innocence of the role. I just think I could really see myself playing that part, so I yeah, would love to play her. Here comes the next one, is Wicked. Now again, most people go for Elphaba or Galinda. My dream role is Nessa Rose. I could so see myself as Nessa. I think she's really interesting again. She kind of goes from one end of the scale to the other in her character journey, without spoiling anything. I just love Nessa, so yeah. Another one of my dream roles is Miss Honey in Matilda. I'm obsessed with Matilda. Matilda, the film, is my favourite film of all time. I watch it so much. When I was at uni, I literally had it on every night before I went to bed. I'm just obsessed with it. It's so nostalgic and just a really lovely story, so I love it. And Miss Honey is just gorgeous. Like, she's so sweet and the most caring character, and I love that she becomes a mother figure to Matilda. I just think that her whole character is just beautiful and refreshing, and she's like the light in the darkness for Matilda, so I just think it's a really good part. Children in it are unbelievable. Like, they're unbelievable. The little girls who play Matilda, they carry the show on their backs and they are perfect. I love the idea of working with kids, as I was in musicals a lot when I was a kid, so being the kid in musicals and knowing how exciting it was to work with proper actors, I'd love to be the adult in the situation, and I just think working with kids is a joy. I think they're amazing and the talent they bring is just incredible. I just love the fact that they bring so much joy to what they're doing and they enjoy every second. play Miss Honey would just be a dream come true. And my last one I'll do today is from Finding Neverland. It's the role of Rosalie. She is such a good role. If you haven't listened to Finding Neverland, you really need to. She gets a great solo song, All That Matters, and she has many of the great moments in the show. I love her growth in the show. I just think she's a great part and I'd love to play her. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. I love doing videos like this. Musicals is my passion, so getting to talk about this with you guys is so much fun. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you again next time. Like I said before, please write down in the comments below who your dream roles are. I'd love to know, it'd be really interesting to see. And also, if you have any roles you think I could play, please let me know down below. I'm always looking to further my knowledge of musical theatre and my castability knowledge, so do let me know, and I will see you again next time. Okay, thank you, bye!